Whoa, hold on. Oh my God. Cancel. Finish. Oh my God. I don't even know. I'm on live and I'm not ready. That was not planned. I hit the live button without being ready. So I'm just gonna go with it because today I want to talk about this doubt thing. I'm just trying to, hopefully I'll stop bouncing around here. But today I just want to, a conversation came up in, hi, how are you? Start by saying that, hello, I'm just diving right in here. I just feel like I jumped in the water without even introducing, saying hello or anything. I was caught off guard. I hit stop and it went on live, so I'm just gonna go with it. And today I wanted to talk about this doubt that shows up in our lives when there's so much going on, and there's always a conversation came up with somebody last week, and they were saying, you know, I doubt myself, and I doubt this, and I doubt that, and whatever. And for me, doubt, I've learned, and I try to practice this. I practice this as much as I can. Doubt for me, if you've listened for a while, anything to do with inspirational thing, doubt means don't, whatever. But a lot of people use doubt because it's doubt from other people. And I know from my background, doubt was shown to me in a way that I doubted myself. And that's something that I'm learning to really hone in on, this doubt thing, because doubt for me is something that I've learned to use as a guide, to use as my guiding light, basically. Because for the longest time I doubted myself, but I doubted nobody else. I trusted everybody else but myself. And over the years and my life course and whatever, I learned that the doubt should be towards others, but not to doubt myself. That doesn't mean I always have the answer. That doesn't mean that I always know what's right or what's right for me, not what's right, not what's right for me. But doubt now is a guiding light for me, in the sense that when I'm in doubt or when I'm not sure of something, I just slow down. And if you've read my comment, I said what could we learn about doubt from nature? And that's something that it's not necessarily doubt that lives in nature, but when nature meets something that slows its path down, it doesn't go into a place of wanting to find the solution to the problem outside of it. I'm thinking of a tree that has been struck by lightning, let's say. And that tree doesn't try to find a solution in the lake that's beside it, or in the squirrel that's climbing it, or the ground that's holding it up. The tree will allow itself to reground itself, regroup, and really hone in on what its strengths are. And I'm trying to find words to describe. It's just because for me, it's a feeling that I get in nature. So putting words to it that's what I'm trying to convey here. But the doubt that lives in nature, it's not necessarily doubt that it's called, but it's that time where there's something that requires nature to kind of pull back and hone in on its own skills. And that's what, for me, doubt, that's what it does. That's what, when I doubt myself into something, it's something that I just kind of pull back, I hold off, and I allow myself to really feel into it, to nourish myself, to really regroup, and that's why I get so inspired by nature, because nature, although doubt doesn't live in nature, nature does go through some stuff where there is no possible answer at that moment. And that to me is doubt. That to me is something like there's the unknown, there's that part of ourselves that is unsure, and there is no possible answer at that moment. So nature just kind of regroups and hones in. If I take the example of a tree that's been struck by lightning, and what the tree does is it regroups and digs into its roots and digs into, but it doesn't try to find the solution outside of itself. It doesn't look for answers in rain or in the earth holding it up, or the tree will hone in on its own skills, take the time that it needs to regroup and reground itself and just replenish its energy so that it can keep being a tree. And that's what doubt for me looks like. Doubt now, I don't master doubt 100%, but I know that I get inspired by nature, that when I doubt stuff, I just kind of hone in on this part of myself that is grounded, and that I don't necessarily always have the answer. Believe me, I don't have all the answers for my own life, so I never try to have answers for others. But for me, doubt means slowing down. Like nature, like I said, if that tree that has been struck by lightning is that time where it slows down and it regroups and it replenishes itself, it stops its growth going up, and it's all about reconnecting to itself. That's what doubt for me looks like. Doubt means slow down, hone in on yourself, and really connect to who you are, connect to what makes you solid, what makes you grounded, what makes you healthy, what makes you whole. And that doesn't mean that it looks healthy and whole to the external world. That means that you connect to that part of yourself that is healthy and whole. And for me, there's always a part of myself that is healthy and whole. And it's allowing myself to recognize it and nourish it so that I can really nourish the part of me that is wounded or hurt. And like I say, if I use the example of the tree that has been struck by lightning, and the branch has broken off or something, that tree is going to hone in on its skills, on its capacity to regroup, to reground itself, to heal itself. And that, to me, looks like doubt. That's what, for me, doubt feels like. And that's where I can find the inspiration in nature of, oh, that's what doubt feels like. It means slowing down, honing in. I've faced some stuff that kind of hurt me, took a branch out of my growth, or took a piece out of either it's my ego that took a beating, either it's something that took place in my life that kind of made me wonder what was happening. And it's just about finding that part of me that is solid, because nature always finds its solidity somewhere. When that tree that has been struck by lightning will regroup, will go down in its roots and reconnect to what holds it up and heal what needs to be healed, and let that part, that branch or whatever that has been struck by lightning, will let it go, drop down, and will regrow from where it's at. And that's what doubt to me feels like. It's that is a part of me that has been wounded or has been taken out from my path, and I just need to regroup from it and show up whole so that I can heal that part of me. But that tree doesn't stop growing because it's been struck by lightning. It just grows differently. It finds a different path of growth, and that's what doubt for me looks like, and that's where I find my inspiration to face doubt in my life. So on that, I know there's some eyeballs, but I was trying out something else online. I didn't master it in time for my Facebook Live at 11. And so I hope to be able to have learned how to use it from my computer so that I can actually see your comments. I know there's some eyeballs on there. Thank you so much for watching. I totally appreciate that you're there. Hopefully I'll be able to connect with you after the Facebook Live. But in the meantime, I hope that you've learned to find a bit of inspiration about what doubt looks like and feels like in your life, and have nature inspire you to use doubt to guide you, and to use doubt as something to know yourself better in the process of our personal growth. On that, I wish you a glorious Tuesday, and my hand is shaking now, so I'll let you go, and I look forward to next Tuesday, 11 Eastern Standard Time, for my next Facebook Live, and I will wish you a great week. Bye for now.